get it on?
Yeah, it's back on.
It happens.
Alright, so Datura, you don't see anything on the desk, so you fly back downstairs, and what were you doing down there?
Same thing, just flying around looking for a key. I'll check around on if there's any desks or tables or shelves. And, I'll just kind of move things around. Not like, 100% thorough search. I wouldn't really be able to do that, but just kind of casually look through everything. And then if I don't find anything on the shelves or the tables or whatever, then I'll just make a pass by on stuff on the floor, kind of moving stuff out of the way to see if I can spot a key.
Alright. You wander around and fly about for a few minutes and are unable to locate a key anywhere.
He must keep the key on him.
Selfish bastard.
I know.
So at this point, are there any areas of the towers that we can tell that are unexplored? Are there any doors we haven't looked at, or?
We could look for concealed doors.
Well, with you being so small, you're able to kind of skip out through that window and look up, and it looks like there's at least one more floor to the tower from looking out the window.
Okay, then I'll fly back in and let them know that there has to be a secret staircase or a door that's hidden because there's another level.
Must be the lab.
What are you guys doing now?
I wanna continue searching that room. I'm gonna start searching along the walls. See if I can find any secret doors.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll?
You could make a search check or investigation.
I don't have either one. Which one would you like me to roll? Doesn't matter.
Do the investigation one.
Sorry, I just rolled in. Oh, on the, yeah.
Alright, you feel about the walls and don't come across anything.
Okay.
And something comes to mind, possibly maybe there's something on the other side of all those webs up in the ceiling.
Yeah. Alright. I'll use my short sword to knock down the webs.
Alright. You're finding it difficult just to use your short sword and just kind of extend your arm up there as the ceiling, it's kind of vaulted in here, probably about 12 feet tall.
I will fly up closer and carefully aim at this what might the thickest center of the webs and release a firebolt.
Okay. And as you do, the webs start to smolder and clear away, and indeed, you see a trapdoor in the ceiling.
Do I see any kind of latch or anything to trigger it opening? I'm not going to try to open it yet, but I'm just going to make a quick inspection of it.
By looking at it, you see a small pull ring, but it looks like the pull ring might be used to close it once it's pushed open. But it looks like it pushes open.
Okay, then I'll fly back down next to Renly. We have to see what we can do about trying to get a guy up here. Maybe have some rope or something you can pull him up.
Yeah, we could try that.
Alright.
I don't have any rope.
Oh, you don't?
Keith, while they're up there doing that, could I take a rest and use my hit die?
Only if you guys rest for an hour.
Okay. Anybody up for an hour-long rest?
Sure.
Given your condition, we may not have much of a choice. I think that's better.
Alright, sounds good to me. Let's take an hour-long rest.
Alright, so you guys go ahead and take a break and eat some rations and bandage up Guy's wounds. Nice roll.
Ooh, that was a good one.
And you feel your energy levels have returned, so your exhaustion levels have dissipated, Guy. So you're back to normal. Okay, so another
that's
hour
good.
goes by. And Guy, you actually you look out of a window in the left side of the bottom part of the tower there that kind of overlooks the pond, and you could have swore you saw something moving out by the pond.
Alright, guys. I think I saw something moving by the pond. I think we need to fortify the door and maybe use furniture or whatever we can to block up these windows. I'll attend to the stuff downstairs.
All right. I'm gonna keep an eye out the window. See if I could spot it again.
Alright.
You got dark vision, right? You could see in the darkness?
Yeah, for 120 feet.
Better than nothing.
Alright, you look out the window and you see a humanoid figure on the far side of the pond. It looks like he's
Whoops.
dumping something into the pond. And then he looks about, he looks at the tower, and it kind of tilts his head as it kind of realizes he probably sees some light coming from within. And then he kind of
I'm gonna tell the others
back into the bushes, running off towards the
that
woods
they're
to the north.
If we could firebolt that guy, that'd be great.
I'm gonna tell the others that there's a guy dumping something into the pond.
That's the one who's tainting this area. That's the one who's causing all of this. Did you see which direction he went?
He ran off into the brush.
Is
Took
it
cover in there.
northeast?
Which direction did he run into the brush in, Keith?
Off
Like,
to the
you know.
north.
off to the north.
Should we rest here for the night and pursue in the morning, or do you think we should go after him now and risk it in the dark?
Let's get him while the trail's still fresh.
All right, let's do it. Maybe Datura can fly up high and spot from above. Maybe put some of those dancing lights on them, and we could pursue.
Is there a certain elevation limit?
There probably is. We'll say about 50 feet is probably the limit you can fly up to.
Did we lose Keith again?
You could probably fly up maybe about 50 feet high.
Okay, you said I could slip through the window on the second floor, correct?
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to do is I'll fly out the window and start flying to the north.
Okay.
I'm gonna jam out of the tower and start heading that way.
Same here.
All right. So deter, you start flying out, looking about. It's hard to make out too much detail since it's pretty dark.
What I'm going to do is cast dancing lights again,
Okay.
and I'm basically going to create the 4 orbs and kind of have them out around me.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 towards the front of me, and then I think the farthest I can do is like 20 feet back from that. I'll have another set of orbs
Okay.
to help for the others to spot.
Awesome. Okay. Alright, so you're flying about, and a few seconds after you hit out, you see the torchlight from Guy's torch that he's holding as him and Renly exit out through the door down below. And so you're heading towards the north, Datura?
Yeah, and actually once I can spot their torch, I'm going to leave just 1 behind, and then to move 3 in front of me so that I can extend the range out in front of me of what the lights are.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception
So basically, it'd be like 60 feet in front, I think is the most I could stretch it.
check. Okay. Alright. Alright. You guys all start scanning the area as you're heading out towards the north end of the pond there. So far you guys don't see where this guy went to. Eventually, Renly goes to the area where the pond was, and you look down with the aid of the light there, and you see that there are some tracks that lead off to the north there, as it's fairly soft.
Okay. Do they appear to be booted? The
Yes,
footprints?
they do.
So maybe the best thing to do is to see if Kenton has a nemesis.
Oh, I think he does.
Thinking it's a disgruntled former student.
Yeah, it's the apprentice.
He's a bastard.
Did we still have more rooms in the tower to clear out?
Just the upper one.
Yeah, the upper one. Alright, at about that time, Datura,
Alright.
you see three streaks of a purplish light streak out from the north towards you as
We found him.
magic missile is hurled at you.
Yikes!
Did we all see
And-
it? We can follow it?
You're gonna take 10 points of damage. Oh, damn. So, Guy and Renly, you guys, you see these streaks of light shoot out from the darkness to the north, and you follow them, or you see them streak out and hit Datura, and then Datura's, he just flutters and drops to the ground.
Did he sprinkle pixie dust?
I always sprinkle pixie dust.
You did see sparkly stuff coming off after the missiles hit him.
Alright, can we catch him on the way down?
You know, I'll let you try it. Give me an athletics check. I'll say if you get a 12 or higher, you can run up and catch him before he hits the ground.
Incoming pixie.
Alright.
Bam!
So you're able to catch him so he doesn't take more damage from the fall. And you have him in your hands.
Alright, I'm gonna use my healer's kit and make a medicine check.
Alright, you'll be able to do that on your next turn. What are you doing, really?
Okay.
How do you give a pixie CPR? I'm gonna rush into the brush. I'm gonna focus on my anger.
Okay.
Just spill forth from my skin and run into the brush and attempt to hide and maneuver my way to where I seen the streaks of purple light in that general direction.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Man, my rolls suck today. Oh, that I didn't even roll it in the tower.
And I need a perception check. Okay, there it is. Alright, you dive into the bushes there, and you're quickly scanning the area, and you look about. After a few seconds, you don't see anything. You hear some crickets coming from the pond back behind you, and you hear an owl hooting from the woods off to your left. But other than that, you don't see anything else.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop and listen.
Okay.
I'll just proceed. Keep an ear out. See if I hear anything. As quietly as possible, though.
Alright. So you're proceeding. And Guy, you're administering first aid to Datura. So with that, you are able to...
I can make that medicine check.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. What'd you get? You rolling? Okay.
Keith,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you.
I was pushing the wrong to him button. Yeah, go ahead and make your medicine check. Alright. You are able to stabilize Datura, so Datura won't have to make any medicine checks. Okay. But Datura, he's still unconscious at the moment.
All right. Well, I'll. I guess I'll sheath my sword and carry the pixie behind my shield, protecting it, and continue off with Renly.
Okay. So you're heading off in the general direction that you last saw Renly, moving north. And every once in a while you see some of the bushes move as he's moving slowly to the north, looking for this wizard or whoever he is. And about that time, once again you hear some magic being hurled as 3 more purplish bolts shoot out about 60 feet north of you, Renly, and shoot directly at you. And you take 10 points of damage.
Good night.
And with that, you see Renly drops to the ground.
But I saw where it came from.
Yeah, you see the figure. And from where you're at, the guy's about 75 feet north of you.
All right. You say 75 feet?
Yes.
Okay, Renly, stop rolling. You're making me nervous. All right. Damn it, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'm going to maneuver. I'm gonna move as fast as I can to where Renly is, and see if I can't drag him back and away behind like a large tree or something.
You're not in the woods yet. There's really no large trees to hide him behind. If you want to hide him from anything, you'd have to drag him back to the bushes over behind the pond.
Yeah, I'll make a stealth check. Maybe he was focused on Renly and didn't see me. I'll make a stealth check and try to maneuver up to him and quickly drag him away as fast as I can.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Alright. One moment.
We should have just stuck with the tower. That's what we were sent to do.
That's all right. Well, we'll have I made it to Renly?
Yeah, you've made it up to Renly. About that time, you hear some movement up ahead of you, and you see that figure rushing ahead, and he's like, "Die, traitors!" And he shoots out a beam of a bluish white light at you. Let's see here. And it hits your shield or your armor that you're wearing, and you feel from where it hit, you feel a colding sensation, but it doesn't look like it penetrated your armor. Yes, and so now you're
Right.
Standing next to where Renly was.
All right. Well, now he's 60 feet away, right?
Yep.
And can I charge an attack?
You can move up to your movement and attack.
I'll make a double move and get right up in his face, and then that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay. And with that, he is going to try to cast another spell on you. And since he's doing it in melee range, he gets disadvantage. You see another streak of blue-white light harmlessly bounce off of your armor. You see some of the grass at your foot where it does hit kind of shrivels from some frost. Okay, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hack him.
Okay. And
Maybe
you
not so
swing
much.
with your sword, and he ducks under the blow.
I'll use my inspiration.
Awesome.
Okay. And as he's ducking under, you clip him in his backside. No damage. And with
Yeah.
that, you open up his back, and he drops to the ground with a scream, and he goes silent.
I'll grab him and charge back to where Renly's at.
Okay.
I'll grab the body, make sure no funny business happens, and use my medicine check on Renly.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Alright, you're able to stabilize Renly as well.
Alright, I'm gonna search this
Nice.
guy. Maybe he had a potion or something I can give these guys.
That was very dramatic and awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so you hit back and you search through his belongings, and let's see what he had on him. You find 17 gold pieces. Let me check one other thing. Ooh, nice. Okay. You do find he's got an ornate ring on his hand. Looks like it's made out of something, a dark black band with a small skull of some sort on it. And you do find he does have two potions. There's one of a green liquid and another of a reddish liquid.
Alright, can I... Okay, first something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my bastard sword, hack that finger off. I'm not gonna touch the ring, so I'm just gonna remove it by finger and throw it into a sack.
Alrighty.
And then, can I make a medicine check to see if I can split this potion into two?
I'll allow it.
This red one?
If I'll say if you beat a DC 15 on your medicine check, I'll allow you to be able to split it in two. Ha! Success. Okay, so
Nice.
with that, you'll be able to give each person 1d4 plus 1 healing.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
You want me to make the roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, better than nothing.
Yep. Alright, so Datura receives 2 points of healing. And what about the other one?
Alright, 1 second.
And 2 there as well. Okay.
Hey, even one's enough, so...
So
Dang it.
both Deter and Rinley's eyes flutter open after you administer the potion to them.
Alright, welcome back.
What happened?
Oh, we got him. We got this guy. Let's go back to the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
Alright, I'll drag this dude back to the tower.
Oh, the dead guy?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so you guys eventually make it back to the tower. What are you doing now?
I'll fortify the lower area. I'll pull bookcases or anything, block up any of the windows, bar the doors. I'll take about an hour, and then that way Renly and Datura can use a hit die if they need to.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll set cross-legged in meditation and spend my hit die for healing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to one of the bookshelves, like on the top shelf, and climb along the top and kind of push the books out a little bit and lay down.
Okay. Alright, so an hour goes by as you guys are resting. Guys over heavily fortifying the downstairs area, preparing for an invasion. What are y'all doing now?
I would imagine we need to take a long rest.
Yeah. I could agree with that.
Okay.
I'm already sleeping, so unless someone rouses me.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well fortified for now. Yeah, the long rest should be fine.
Alright. So are y'all going to rest up then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and I'll pick up my dagger from earlier that I dropped weakly and feebly.
Alright, so you all sleep pretty soundly, and you guys wake up the next morning as some sun rays are breaking through some of the cracks in the window where you tried boarding it up.
Okay, when Doctor wakes up, I'm gonna pull that finger out that I hacked off earlier, and I'm gonna mention this ring that the wizard was wearing. Oh, and I'll divvy up the gold I found earlier too.
Okay.
When I wake up, I'm gonna yawn and stretch, and fly over to the window and take a peek out of it.
I'll show Dutcher the finger. Not like that.
Okay, you take a peek out the window. You see the pond out there. And it looks like a pretty nice, sunny, warm day. It looks like it's probably mid-morning by now.
I enjoy the feel of the sun for a minute, then I fly over to Guy and take a look at the interesting ring on the finger.
Alright. It looks like it's made of some black material around the band. and there's some form of a tiny skull on the top of it.
Can you tell if it's arcane of some sort? Oh wait, you're a druid, right?
No, I'm a sorcerer, but I don't know how that process works as far as like checking if someone has magical properties. There was a little bit of ambiguity on that. I can't remember what we decided to use. Just
would you
spend
be able
time
to-
with it, or
I was just wondering,
Short
could you
of
make
a
an Arcana check?
You're not going to be able to tell if it's magical with an Arcana check.
Okay.
well, I guess the first thing is I will just as I fly close to it and look it over, then I'm going to kind of reach out and touch it and see if anything happens.
Nothing happens when you touch it.
Alright, it sounds like I can get rid of the finger and just keep the ring somewhere.
Now, is there a way, I can't remember if it was your game or where if you just spend time with it that you can discern if it has any magical abilities? Or is that not the case?
That's an optional rule that I'm not going to pursue.
Okay.
Now this guy we killed. Can we determine who he was? Is there any description that you can give us of him?
Well, when he was alive, and looking at his corpse now, he's really pale. He's got long black hair. Looks like he's was starting to grow in a mustache. It's really faded. He's a human, about 5 feet tall, 130 pounds.
Okay, and what color are his robes? Any distinguishing marks on his robes?
His robes are a dark brown color. There isn't any intricate patterns or anything on it.
Alright, you guys think we need him for anything, or do we send him down to the depths of the murky pool?
I don't know, maybe the guy that hired us will want to see him. If it's his apprentice, you should recognize him.
Well, we can't really take him back to town.
Well, we could just cover him up and leave him here. And then the wizard can decide to keep him or dispose of him, whatever he wants to do with him.
Yeah, that's true. Let's leave him tied up though, just in case, because I got to think about zombies and stuff. I'll wrap him up, Keith, in some rope. Make sure he's tightly bound up, just in case. But I'm keeping the finger with the ring on it. Maybe we might be able to identify him with just that. So, and then we'll decide whether or not we're going to go back to town or not.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to go back to town? I think we. We never went to the top layout level, did we?
No, we still gotta go there.
Keith, if I was to move one of these bookshelves from the lower area and kind of tip it down onto the stairwell, could I cover that gap, that hole that I made by stepping through it, maybe crawl across that?
You could do that, or you could actually use the table that was in the center that's got one of the table legs busted off. It's big enough.
Yeah.
That would cover it.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. So you guys are going to hit up and try and go through the trapdoor on the ceiling?
Yeah, I'll take the front, and if I can reach that pull ring.
That trapdoor is actually 12 feet high in the ceiling.
I'll need a little help here.
Don't look at me.
Maybe you could cut a length of rope, tie it into that ring, and then let her down, and then I'll have something to pull on.
Did you say from when I looked at it that the pull ring was to close it, and it looked like it just pushed open?
Yes.
Oh, so we need some sort of a ladder?
Well, how tall is the desk? Could you slide over and stand on top of that?
The desk is about 3 feet high.
And we got to make up a 12-foot distance?
Is there another bookcase we could drag in here and put against the wall?
Just the one downstairs, and that's about 6.5 feet tall.
How long is the bed?
The bed, it's about 6 feet long.
I wonder if he had some sort of a mechanism he used. He's a wizard, so can we make a quick search of the room and investigate, see if there's any kind of a hidden lever or anything that might activate a secret stairwell or something up there?
Actually, Renly went about checking and didn't find anything.
I assume it like pushes up to open.
Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a try.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Well, that's not really my forte, but
Alright, you heave on it and you eventually push it open. And you push it open, it opens up into a room that's got a whole bunch of bottles and looks like a brewing center. You also see a ladder that goes up to another trap door. And then looking back at the trap door where you came through, you see it looks like a folding ladder that folds down to form a ladder to get from down below up.
okay, I'll go ahead and push that down then so that it unrolls or unfolds.
Alright.
Assembly.
Okay, so you guys now have a ladder to go upstairs.
We're going up. Or at least I'm going up. Renly, you coming up?
Yeah, I'm heading up.
Alright, so you head upstairs, and you see potions and an alchemical laboratory here. And you see some notes over by a table. And then, of course, there is a ladder that goes up to another trapdoor. There are no windows in this room.
Can we assess these potions to see if any of them are usable?
Yeah. You check them out, and it looks like there are 2 potions with a reddish liquid in them. All the rest of them look like they're still a work in progress.
All right. I would say probably each of you should take one of those potions since I still have my paladin healing ability.
Alright, I'll grab a potion.
Okay.
Me as well.
Alright. Alright.
And-
Anything else y'all want to do in this room?
Yeah, let's make a thorough search. Make sure there's nothing hidden or any hidden compartments or secret doors. I'll make a roll in the tower.
Alright, you search the room and do not find any secret doors or anything.
While he's doing that, I just make a count of a casual search, looking over to see if there's anything bright or shiny that captures my attention.
Okay. And you buzz around and don't see anything. What are you doing, Renly?
I guess I'm just looking around the room, trying to see if I could see any possible trap doors, secret doors, anything like that.
You see the ladder that goes up to the trap door.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go up there.
Alright, so you climb the ladder and the trap door pushes to open. So are you gonna
Okay, I'll push it.
open?
Yeah.
Alright, you push it open and you find yourself on the very top of the tower. Looks like there is a telescope up there. Outside of that, there's nothing else up there except for a nice view of the pond down below and the woods to the north.
Okay. Well, we apparently did what we came to do then.
Now, if we steal this telescope, I bet you it is worth a lot. Just throwing that out there.
I know.
Just throwing that out there. We'll also make a thorough examination, make sure there's nothing secret or hiding, no secret compartments, hidden doorways, hidden passages, etc.
You do not find any. So what do you guys do now?
I guess that's it. I guess we just need to return to Canton. Tell him job's done and collect our pay.
Yeah, we did our job. Anybody want a hazard one look through the telescope? Survey the area?
Sure. I'll check it out.
Alright, so you're gonna look
While
at
he's
it?
doing that,
Okay.
Yeah.
while he's doing that, and this discussion returns to returning to town, my thoughts turn inward, and I get a fond smile as I think of the little note in my pouch.
Gotcha.
After party.
Alright, Renly, where are you going to be looking with the telescope?
The pond.
Alright, you look down at the pond and you see it's got water and you see some of this black tarry substance floating on top down there. And then there's some bushes around it. You see a whole bunch of tracks all around the pond. That's about all you see.
What about the direction the wizard was going? Could we look that way? Maybe we could see if he had a building or something out that way.
Yeah, I'll look towards the north.
Alright, you look towards the north and you get a glimpse of the woods that are in that direction. They look heavily wooded. You see some birds kind of flirting, flying through the branches. And as you're looking, you see some smoke in the far distance, way to the north of the woods.
Ooh.
Uh,
Can you make a map of that, Renly? Maybe we could use this map to find this place after we go collect our money.
I can try.
There's lots of paper, I'm sure, lots of paper and things to write with around here.
All right. I'll look for some stuff to try to sketch out a crude map, Keith.
Alright, you're able to sketch out a crude map using the parchment and the inkwell from the second story down below. Okay.
And I'll hand it to Guy.
Thank you.
Excellent. Alright, so it looks like you guys are done. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up since we're coming up on our time. So you guys head back and collect your reward from Cantum. And he gives you a bag with 100 gold pieces in it, along with a couple trinkets, one of which is a potion, and the other is a long stick that's about 6 inches long and probably about half an inch wide. And he says, "Here you go." He follows you back to the tower to ensure that it is cleared, and he does declare that it is cleared. And he takes a look at the corpse, and it does appear that it was indeed his apprentice that he recently fired.
Mystery solved.
I ask him if he can take a look at. Well, I don't know. Do we want to ask him? I would have this discussion before we return to town. If we want to see if he can tell us about that ring.
Yeah, that ring and then that green potion that I had found. With the red one, we kind of know what it was, but the green one's still a mystery.
Alright.
And just to review, you said one of the things he'd given us was this something that was like 6 inches tall. So it'd be, you said like a staff or something that was smaller, a rod.
Yeah, it looks like
Like
a
a
stick
wand?
that's about 6 inches long, about half inch wide.
Yeah, it sounds like
So I'll totally
That's-
cop that.
fitting for the pixie.
Alright, he looks over the green potion and tells you that's not a potion, that's poison. And he then takes a look at the ring, and he studies it for quite some time, about 10 minutes. And he takes out a large diamond and looks over it, and eventually he says, it's a ring of evasive ring, or evasion.
Excellent.
Alright, and with that, he thanks you. You guys exchange goods and part ways. Alright, so I guess it's time to divvy up some of that stuff. So, you later learn, he tells you what that wand is. That wand is of magic missiles. And then the other potion he gave you is of a cloudy milk color. It's a potion of gaseous form.
Cool.
Okay, so let's start with that potion of gaseous form. Who wants that?
Let's get back to that one. What do you guys think about the Ring of Evasion going to Truman for dexterity saves?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Going to Datura.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that leaves us the poison and the potion of gaseous form.
I'll take that potion of poison. That sounds promising.
Okay. And the gaseous form.
Anybody else interested in it? I'll take it if no one else is interested.
Yeah, I guess just hang on to it, and if we can decide later, or if a use comes up for it later on, we can do that.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, and here we go, divvying that stuff up.
So if we take 33 gold each, 1 gold left.
Go for it. I'm not going to fight for the last one.
I've already divvied up the gold there.
Right, I could buy some clothes.
Get you a kill.
I got some jewelry to buy.
Keith, you're gonna add that ring on my character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Working on it now.
Ah, cool.
Okay. Let me double check. Yep. Alright, that all divvied up, and it's points. Wow.
Yay!
So it looks like you all leveled up.
Excellent.
Nice. How do we do that? Oh, okay. It looks like it did. Nope.
So basically, depending on what you want to level up as, if you want to continue as the same class, just go into the library and drag another class and drop it.
Oh, okay.
And when you do so, it will automatically give you the weighted average on hit points, any abilities you get for being that level of it. Yes. Alright, good job, y'all.
Thanks, Keith.
Welcome. So what were your thoughts today on the adventure?
I really enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying this character.
Cool. Yeah, it's definitely a unique one.
Very different from anything I've really ever played before. Like I said, I've not really done a caster in 5e.
Gotcha.
That's cool. I can move 40 feet now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Wanna
I
know?
had a good time. It was cool.
Yeah, I had a good time too. I don't usually like those kind of adventures where you're just fighting bugs, but I liked it. It was good.
Cool.
Thanks, Keith.
You're welcome.
When we're pit testing, I didn't have as much fun with the monk. I kind of like this guy. He has potential to become a good character at high level. think it could be interesting.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, a lot of
Go.
things changed from
It's
playtest
still
till
my
now,
favorite,
so
though.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, that it did.
I gotta figure out what this stuff means. I got spellcasting, fighting style, and divine smite for level 2, so that's cool.
Aha. Oh, so that means you get to start casting spells there, John. 2 first levels now. Damn! No one died. Although, Guy came real close.
I was real close.
Well, actually, I guess technically it was real close.
Yeah, I
to
think we
being
all
TPK
came close.
too.
Actually, what happened with that? Wasn't he poisoned?
Yeah, he was poisoned.
Did it just wear out after a certain amount of time, or?
Yeah, it only had, it basically only did that amount of damage, 2d8, which
Keep that-
luckily that didn't put him under.
I sent a picture to Facebook. You add that to my character?
Sure.
Thanks.
I put one on mine. I thought it looked a little cooler.
Cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Excellent.
So I get to prepare spells equal to my charisma modifier plus half your paladin level. Alright, so I get to prepare 4 spells, but
Thanks,
I
kid.
get like 2 slots.
Yep. And you're welcome. Man, I'm really just not on the game. I don't get to add anyone again to the cemetery. Jeez.
We lucked out. We came close. I had visions of Timora several times there.
No, you guys did good.
Just out of curiosity, let's say things didn't go well, like he didn't have inspiration, he missed, and the wizard took him out. Being that I was already stabilized, if he never found me underneath that shield, would I wake up, or you don't ever come up from stabilization unless someone intervenes?
I would have let you come up after basically, essentially a long rest.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, if he would have like threw a guy's body like in the water or something, then that wouldn't have been a good situation for me. But
Yeah.
Well, I think we killed most of the bugs, so I don't think anything would have found you while you were sleeping.
yeah, I was saying this, if he like tried to dispose of the body in the lake, that would have been bad for me. Well, it was a great game. I needed to take off and get some lunch, late lunch.
Alrighty. Well, take care.
Excellent.
Right on. Good game.
Forward to being able to play this
Good
character
game.
again.
Game, Dennis. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, catch you later.
Alright, catch you guys later.
I don't know if Jason's going to make it tomorrow or not. He called earlier this week and I missed his call. I tried to call him back, but
User
you know how that
disconnected
goes.
from your channel.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just try and make do. You know if
Yeah.
Sean or Troy's gonna make it?
No, I don't know. I haven't even posted in the group. I forgot all about it until today. Um, I'll post it in there right now.
Gotcha.
All right.
Well, I guess I better head off. I got some things I need to take care of too.
All right, Keith. I guess I'm gonna go grab lunch.
Yep, same here. I'll
Well,
leave the
we'll see.
server up if you guys need to do anything else on the characters for a little while.